It's the Friday before Christmas, and all through New Jersey, there are stockings to stuff. So, what better place to stuff them than at American Dream, the second largest mall in the United States, a monument to Bloombergian neoliberal capitalism, opened in 2020 during the height of the pandemic. Like the Oculus in the financial district, this is a beacon, an edifice to luxury and excess, but there's also a lot of cute Asian gift stores, Japanese capsule machines, Korean fast fashion, chicken to be had, and yeah, some chocolate too. So we're gonna hop in, talk about Christmas, talk about spending, talk about merch, and see what we can find. You are watching Peak Merch. And off the bat, I'm looking at the Holiday Dreamland, which is really what they call Santa's Village. You can meet Santa there. There's a Toyland gift shop where you can buy some toys there. They're making it easy. It's right across from the Victoria's Secret. But yeah, as I'm looking at this Holiday Dreamland, I can't help but wonder, what happened to the presence of the mall in Christmas and holiday ephemera? I'm thinking of your Jingle All the Way. I'm thinking of all the great mall scenes around Christmas. This idea used to be inexorable, inseparable. You would meet Santa at the mall, and I mean Santa's still here, but I think the value prop has changed with e-commerce. So I don't know. Is there an equivalent of the virtual Santa meeting that is up to snuff, is up to par for people? I don't think there is. So, I don't know. You can send a card, you can send an Elfster, Secret Santa gift exchange, but it's not the same as being at the mall around Christmas time. So, I don't know. That might be as profound as this gets, but I'm going to keep exploring. And the tree is pretty awesome and pretty excessive. And like many things, a monument to the phallus. So, I'm just saying what we're all thinking, but people are taking pictures. It's a whole scene here. Letters to Santa also in full effect here. Of course, why is the letterbox to Santa right next to where Santa meets himself? I mean, I guess the question is the letter carrier just walking 20 feet, or is this the receiving mailbox for Santa? I'm not really 100% sure. So, I just went in here and I asked, where are the babies? And they said, sir, you have to leave. So, I'm not welcome at Babies R Us in the American Dream Mall anymore. It is what it is. And beyond Santa's Village, there's this whole other winterscape here, where you can walk in and take pictures with the family. It's sponsored by Make-A-Wish New Jersey. People are taking pictures. There's a gnome here hanging out with polar bears and some mushrooms. It's unclear whether the polar bears are a figment of the gnome's imagination or what. But yeah, it's definitely a vibe here, a wintry vibe at American Dream Mall. Families are lining up by the Christmas tree for their Navidad photos. And it's really cute. So this place is huge. It's like a series of 6 or 7 of these hubs, each with 3 floors surrounded by stores. I see the first one, so let's go inside. First up, we're going to go into Box Lunch. This is a collectibles and IP themed merchandise store, really great for Christmas and stocking stuffer time. And it's owned by the same company that owns those Loungefly bags people get at Disney and Universal and stuff. So I'm not sure what the parent company is. I think it's the Funko Pop company too, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, they always have some exclusives, and it's a good place for stocking stuffers, so let's head inside. And I'm instantly drawn to the world of Studio Ghibli merch and stuff, which includes most of the hit Miyazaki animated films here. There's that Straw Man Scarecrow from Howl's, great Spirited Away hoodie up there. All sorts of iconography. Mononoke, there's Howl's Moving Castle. Hello. And there's No Face as well. So, I don't know. What should we get? I'm thinking maybe the No Face mug is pretty cool. Or the Spirited Away cardigan, but that's my favorite Ghibli film. What's yours? If it's Kiki's delivery service, I'll be surprised, but you're entitled to your own opinion. So, oh, so cute. It looks like they have some really cool collectibles from The Boy and the Heron, which is, of course, Miyazaki's latest. So pretty cute. But, yeah, we'll see. These might go in some stockings, you know? Don't quote me on that. And of course, Box Lunch and Loungefly being the same company, you can imagine the Disney partnership is strong. There's a ton of Disney park stuff here and all the popular Disney brands. There's a Tigger Loungefly right there. So you've got this Winnie the Pooh waffle maker too. But the star of the Winnie the Pooh section might just be this Eeyore windbreaker. And if you look at the back, it's sort of like a Spirit jersey, or it says Eeyore, it says his name. So yeah, cute stuff all around here at Box Lunch. We'll do one more pass and make our way out of here. And not for me, but I am a big fan of this Shrek merch. There's a lot more of it every year. And Shrek 5 is coming out in 2026, allegedly, so with the original cast all returning. So, yeah, you got the Beware Ogre sign, but you also got a waffle maker for Shrek here. And you've also got mugs, you've got tumblers, you've got some pops. And then we get in the Lord of the Rings territory. But, I'm here for the Shrek stuff, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can tell Disney's waiting to see how Skeleton Crew performs. It's not performing well, but it is a hit with kids, and Neil, the beloved elephant-like creature in Skeleton Crew, should be adorning merch all over these gifts from across the galaxy, but alas, Neil is nowhere to be found, not yet anyway. So Neil, we're waiting for you on these Loungefly, and then we'll talk. And yeah, as I said, Box Lunch and Loungefly are owned by the same company, so no surprise here that the Loungefly game is especially strong, but I think the winner might be this Pixar Coco Loungefly sort of sling. Pretty handsome. It's tempting, huh? I think I know someone who'd like this, but, you know, you can't really be sure, and that's the thing, you know, especially getting gifts for your SO, for your partner. You don't want to disappoint, so we'll see. Yeah, as I mentioned, Funko Pop and Loungefly and Box Lunch, same company. You can own all the Beach Boys as Funko Pops if you wanted. Or Beetlejuice. I mean, there's a whole wall of these, but those two stuck out particularly. My God, I love this dog harness for Mary so much. This little Wicket Loungefly dog harness, but he just got a harness. He does not yet have a treat bag, however, so will the force be strong with him? We'll just have to wait and see. Little Murray, we need a stocking for you. And I did find some Skeleton Crew stuff. These are blind bags, so we'll see what happens. But, God, I just love Neil so much. Look at him. Well, that's Neil's parent, maybe? And then Neil's in there somewhere, too. The Elephant King, Boy King. Alright, first stop was a success. Stocking Stuffers acquired here. And before the copyright music triggers, we're outside Tilt, a 3D art experience. This is one of those Instagram experiences. It's a ticketed attraction, but there's like a million of these throughout the mall. And they're all pretty fun if you're here with the kiddos, as some vloggers say. But yeah, not today. We're here on a shopping mission, aren't we? Let's keep moving. When I lived in New York City, one sign I was getting old was all the concert calendars changing to bands and K-pop bands that I did not know. Now that I've left the city, it's all of these anime characters and vending machines and all this IP I do not know. So these would be perfect stocking stuffers if I understood what the hell we were looking at, but alas, I do not, so we might have to keep moving. Alright, I take that back. There is some IP I recognize in the vending machine here. There's the Deadpool, there's Disney Princesses, Zootopia, Pixar. This is Fantastic Beasts from the Harry Potter world, Potterverse. Wizarding World, sorry, they call it. And let's see what else sticks out here. There's some more Marvel, Lil Peach. We don't have to ask too many questions about her. There's Miyota's Fluffy Life as well. I don't know. Anything here I should get or should have gotten by the time you watch this? Anime style? SpongeBob Anniversary. Okay. Carnival Anniversary series scene sets. It is the anniversary of SpongeBob, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna skip this. And here at Miniso, Chinese-owned IP Collection Store Pro, there is IP and small stocking stuffers as far as the eye can see. Let's just take a quick scan. I'll snag a few things and we'll keep moving. Loving these Godzilla soft puppets. Pretty cool. Bandai, Ultraman. I think there's a dedicated Bandai capsule store here, so we'll have to take a look, but yeah. Hello. Listen, I don't know what's going on with all this anime. Is that hentai? Is that just anime? I don't even know what's going on here, but it's definitely like maybe for my father-in-law? I don't know. Why am I sushi? Asking the real questions here. I do like these little frog guys though. Shaman King. There he is. I found him. Yeah, and you might get these in a vending machine, but they just sort of make their own blind box partnerships with all of these IPs. So you can kind of get an idea here for what we're dealing with. There's Pooh down there as well. The princesses. Levy and Rose. I don't know what the heck that is, but it's definitely fallen over. XOX Queenie there for you. Yeah, I do like this Burger Party set. These are pretty cute. And of course, Toy Story and Pixar as well. So, yeah, a lot going on here. A lot going on. These Teletubby blind boxes are pretty out of control. I think that's gonna have to happen. What do you think? Alright, well this is insane. But they're like little motorized bicycles for kids. And you rent them and you ride them around. Pretty crazy. Take a glide on a wild ride. And we're not going in, but in the spirit of the season, I'd be remiss to not let you know that American Dream has an indoor ski and snowboard mountain. It's, you know, more for beginners and folks practicing and taking lessons, but it is here. And at Big Snow, they say every day is a snow day, so there you go. I've talked in the past about how much I like the Jollibee fried chicken merch, but I gotta say, this ain't doing anybody any favors. She seems under duress. That's what I'll say. He's too cool. Also, matching couple shirts. I don't need gravy on your shirt, you know? And I'm definitely going to need to go into this Swiss chocolatier. It's the best chocolate bark I've ever had. Listen, I've been to a lot of chocolate shops in my day. I worked on Fifth Avenue. I've traveled to theme parks around the land. You know, I've gone to spas. I've gone to 5-star hotels. But I want to show you something because this is better. And this is the caramel almond. They have nut trio. There's a mixed fruit, coconut, the raspberry, blackberry. These are all barks, by the way, so they break off, and they're delightful and delicious. I've got to go in and get some. The Japanese vending machine toy culture of gachapon here is alive and well at American Dream Mall. And Snatched here is kind of just a random version of a gachapon. But I'm looking for the Bandai Namco branded gachapon store to see if there's anything special as well. And then I think we're gonna get out of here because it's crazy. So is this a bootleg Duffy and Friends? It sure looks like it. Far be it from me to turn that down. Let's do it. And I'm almost at the Bandai Namco store, but I'd be remiss not to point out this Angry Birds mini golf. That's pretty cool. And yeah, I'll come back here some other time and play some golf with the Angry Birds. So, all right, this is the gachapon for Bandai that I was looking for. So, yeah, there's some guy talking on the speaker next to me, but we're gonna ignore him and go inside here. All right, and just to give you an idea here of what we're looking at, there's a whole section of gachapon here that are nothing but like Japanese reptiles. So that's a whole thing. Chalcosoma Atlas is added to the series. You can get a beetle. You pay for the tokens separately. They're $2 a pop, and then that tells you how many tokens you need. So this would be $8 for one of these beetles. There's Ultraman, a popular anime. Only $2 for those. So it's not always contingent on popularity of the brand. It's more like the size and the build of what is in it. So, yeah, I mean, we've got to take a good lap here. There's Chip Star. Pretty cool. Ace Cook. Oh my god, look at that thing. Let's see what else sticks out to us here. And then we'll make a call or two. We got a few to play with. And after that, we'll get the heck out of here. What do you say? So these are charms just of Japanese candies. There's a bread person. There's more Japanese candy. Oh, Japanese local souvenirs. Gachapon of those. Another anime, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Joyful Jumping Animals, 6 to collect. A big fan of sushi, came to buy some clothes. There's some more Japanese candy charms down there as well. This is like a meat toys. And Bandai makes all of these, by the way. More confectionery. So yeah, it's like a bit of a blind box, gamified situation. You're kind of paying for the experience. It looks like we're getting into Bandai's rich anime world here. I haven't heard of any of this stuff. Now, this, on the other hand, pretty good. Let's see, we got that too. Lots of choices to make, for sure. Gosh, I don't really know what to do, guys. I have some decisions to make, that's for sure. Toys R Us may have gone bankrupt, but here at the American Dream Mall, its legacy lives on. Jeffrey's here, the titular, well, not titular, but the storied giraffe, posing for photos with his public, and we're here too, not going into the Toys R Us pop-up, but saying thank you to Jeffrey. It feels like the Friday before Christmas here. People be wildin', kids be running around. Stocking stuffer mission has been completed, and we will be headed home to celebrate with the warmth of the season and our cute puppy. I wish you and your family love and light this holiday season, and if you're alone, I hope this channel brings you a little comfort. So, I've been Jess, you've been patient, and Jeffrey and you have just watched Peak Merch. Bye now.